Or maybe the little girl inside you was thinking, is it today that I die?
No, I don't think so. Not that I'm aware of anyway. Not dying. I don't know. It's just a feeling that I want to hide. If it's thunder in the morning, I don't go out.
In case you die?
No. I don't think I think of dying. Well, I don't know.
No, consciously. Because
no, maybe.
if it was conscious, yeah, it would make sense that you're not going to die if it's thunderstorm. But it doesn't make sense how you're behaving in a thunderstorm. Unless, of course, a part of you thinks you're going to die. A little part of you.
Maybe. I haven't thought of it.
That's interesting. That's right. What's coming up for you now?
I'm so afraid of going. I'm afraid inside, in the house, yeah. But I'm more afraid when I'm out.
Because you could die.
Okay, if you say so. I haven't put that on.
How does it feel now to put that on there?
It scares me.
Yeah. Can you take that? Of course.
That's all.
Of course it scares you.
And then when you hear, sometimes I hear on the radio, a little boy went out with his dog and an umbrella. The lightning went to the umbrella and he fell dead down.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe, even though I haven't thought it...
You haven't thought of it?
No.
It would make sense then. Because if you thought, if all you thought was when it thunder and lightning, there's a chance I might, get a loud noise in my ear, and I might get a flash in my eyes for a second or two, that wouldn't terrify you. Yeah? When you think that you might die, then it's scary.
But I don't think I'm going to die. I don't think it consciously.
Yeah.
No.
Do you see the difference? Consciously, you don't, but unconsciously,
I do.
Because your unconscious mind is no brighter than a 7-year-old. Yeah, your conscious mind is the child. Okay. Yeah, and the conscious mind never grows up. As you're noticing, because you're a mother now, your grandmother maybe, yeah?
Yeah.
That's right. You've got many years of knowledge inside you, yeah? And yet, when the thunder comes, you're a child.
Just a little girl.
Little girl, yeah. Now, what knowledge could you take back then? What knowledge as a grandmother could you take back to that little girl? The knowledge that she will survive. The knowledge that I know that when I was talking to my little boys, I gave them the story that my mother gave to me about God moving furniture. Do you use that tale? What tale do you use with your grandchildren about thunderstorms? How do you explain them so that they can see?
Well, first I will say that my mother said to me that I mustn't show my boys that I was afraid of the thunder because they will also be afraid of the thunder. But I couldn't, when it was a thunder...
you couldn't not?
I just went to bed and my boys comforted me and said, Mommy, it's not dangerous. You're inside and you don't have to be afraid. It's not dangerous. We are here and we will help you and everything like that.
And the little girl kept crying?
Yes. But my boys are not afraid of the thunder. I had my granddaughter when she was 2 home with me, and there was a thunder coming, and I pulled down all the blinds, yes, and I lightened up every lamp in the house, and I put some music on so I wouldn't hear it, because I wouldn't dare to. I didn't want to show her how afraid I was, but I was very afraid. But I had had to, because I had her by my side, so I was afraid that if I show my fear, she would be afraid.
Yeah. What would happen then if you took that fear all the way back there to little you? To the very first thunderstorm. Yeah. What would happen if you held her hand?
Do you mean if I took her with me to that?
If you went back,
I went back.
as you are now, yeah,
Yeah.
as an adult, yeah,
Yeah.
intelligent lady, grandmother now,
Yeah.
if you went back and took all of your love there, because she's terrified, even today, all these years later, still terrified whenever she hears the thunder. She's still crying.
Yes.
She still needs comforting. And she still needs to know that she's loved. What would happen if you were to take love back there? To the
I don't follow. If I would take love back.
Yeah.
Your own love back to when you were a little girl.
Yes.
And when this happened, när detta hände.
Du tar med dig all den kärleken tillbaka till ditt yngre jag.
Gå tillbaka
Till henne,
Mm.
där du då när du var liten. Med all den kärleken. Och all den trösten.
Would that help me from not being afraid of thunder?
Could you take the love there? Yeah, the love
I
you
don't know,
have.
because I don't reach her, because she's sort of.
Could you take the love there? That you see the love you have for your boys and for your granddaughter there? Could you take that love all the way back there to little you?
Yeah, but I don't know how to get into little me.
Can you take the love there? You access little you every time thunder arrives. Every time the thunder arrives, I see a 7-year-old child hiding, scared.
Yeah, but when this happened, I wasn't afraid before that, and I wasn't afraid just under when I was lying there in the bed. It came after next thunderstorm.
Yeah.
Then it came. And
It
so
came because your what do you think your mother and father and your grandmother, what do you think you'll have been saying to you when you were little?
no, they were saying I didn't have to be afraid because it wasn't dangerous.
You were lucky to be alive. You were
No,
so
no,
worried.
no, no, no. They never said so.
And you never thought it.
No, not
You're-
consciously.
You were unconscious for 3 days and you never thought you were lucky to be alive.
No, because I wasn't unconscious. I was sort of apathic,
Yeah.
sort of.
You were lying on a bed for 3 days in a state you'd never been in before, and you never considered that you might be dying.
No, I did not consider that because it was in my grandma's sister's house, so I had been there several times before, so I felt safe in that house. So I just when I thought about this later, it was just as I had been sick. Or
Mhm.
yeah. But I never consciously thought that I might have died.
Mhm.